Hello and welcome to another Classic Motorcars Classic Car Sales video. I'm Nigel Woodward and this is the latest addition to the Classic Motorcars Classic Car Sales portfolio. A 1958 XK150S Roadster in right-hand drive. Jaguar cars only built 44 right-hand drive S Roadsters in the production period from 1958 to the end of production in 1959, so an extremely rare car. This car is chassis number 8, so it's the 8th right-hand drive Roadster built, and has a extensive back history, including a copy of the original Buff logbook. The car has passed through a number of important collectors over the years, and as with so many cars that we sell here at Classic Motorcars, it comes to us from one of our customers, existing customers who we know very well. Restored in the late 1990s and maintained with no expense spared ever since. This is a truly fantastic example of a very, very rare car. Let's have a closer look. So as you can see, the car has spent a little bit of time in Jersey, but it comes with a UK V5 and it retains its original registration, UK registration number for use if the car is registered here in the UK. Finished in dark blue, as you can see, with a fawn hide interior, which I think works very well indeed. And of course the major difference between the standard drop head configuration and the Roadster is that the hood on the Roadster folds away very neatly behind the seats, thus giving you this lovely clean profile to the rear deck, which was sort of started with the XK120 and a very, very elegant design indeed here, perfected on the XK150. So currently on chrome wire wheels, as you can see, and I've got to say the paintwork is in exceptional condition, very nice indeed for a car that was painted sort of 20 years ago. It stood the test of time very well. I always think older restorations that still look sharp after a couple of decades really sort of give you a lot of confidence in the standard of the underlying work. And when this car was restored, it was restored by a number of leading marque specialists, including Guy Broad and Leaping Cats. So a quick look in the boot, and there is the original UK registration, so the plate's there ready to go on. So not a huge boot on a Roadster, but certainly equivalent to an E-type Roadster. So a bit of squashy luggage, and you are good for some touring. Now, those of you that have seen my videos before concerning 150s will know that I think these are a great touring car. The E-type is definitely a sports car, and these are most definitely a touring car. Okay, so here we are in the cockpit. So all standard instruments, and as you can see, the trim is in very good order indeed. For a car that was restored sort of 20 odd years ago, she still looks very fresh. So these cars fitted with the 4-speed Moss gearbox and a overdrive, which is operated from that switch there on the right of the steering wheel. This car has got power steering fitted to it, which is a good, certainly a good upgrade on an XK. And it looks to me as though this wheel might be slightly smaller diameter than the standard wheel, which actually makes getting in and out of the car very much easier. So again, quite a good upgrading combined with the power steering. Right, so while we're here, let's start her up. There we go on the button. So she's literally just come out of the workshop, so she's stone cold at the moment, but nice throttle response. Okay, while the engine's running, I thought we'd have a look under the bonnet. So as you can see, nice and clean. Again, for a car that was restored 20 years ago, still looking in excellent condition. Nice original radiator there. Car's on an alternator, so good charging, good reliable charging, and as you can see there's an electric cooling fan there as well. stone cold at the moment, but running quite smoothly, no nasty noises, all present and correct. So here we go, let's see how she drives on the road. Now obviously being a Roadster, there's limited places to put the camera, so you'll have to put up looking at me, and hopefully you'll be able to hear some of at least of what I'm saying. So initial impressions, gearbox is very nice. She steers very well, I've got to say. Just going through these minor sort of bends on the way out of the business park. Already it feels very tight, it's nice to drive. Okay, the open road. Yep, lovely. Well, I'd like to take this to the south of France. I think you'd have a lot of fun doing it. Drive straight, hands off. Lovely exhaust note. Engine feels very willing. Triple SU carburetors on these engines. Yeah, brakes are good. Yeah, she's fun to drive. Very tight, very little rattles, no rattles or squeaks. Yeah, it really goes well. I've just brought the steering wheel out a little bit. I'm quite tall, I'm on knees, so one thing about 150s is they are, in all their variants, very, very comfortable. Offer really good accommodation. Here we go with the overdriving. She's doing a little over 2,000 revs at 60 miles an hour. So really relaxed cruising ability. And I've got to say, this is she feels lovely, I've got to say. Nice responsive steering, drives nice and straight, no pulling left or right, feels well sorted, quite sporty the way the car drives, ready to body roll, a good quality ride, a really lovely car. So there we are, back at base. I've got to say, it's a great car to drive. You immediately feel at home when you're behind the wheel. Everything feels as it should. The power steering works very well. Not too light, not too heavy. Makes the car a joy to drive. The Moss gearbox is good. Synchromesh works well. The overdrive is crisp in operation. The engine is very willing. I've got to say, the engine is lovely on this car. Smooth and willing. And it's just a joy to drive. I can't think of a better form of Jaguar motoring, I've got to say, or any motoring, come to think of it. Really lovely car. You can do some big miles in this car in comfort and certainly in style. So number 8, chassis number 8, the 8th right-hand drive 150S Roadster, built by Jaguar Cars, number 8 of 44, and a car with great back history. And it's been restored by some of the biggest names in the industry, and since then it has been looked after without regard to expense, and is in fine order indeed. So if you're interested in this car, please give us a call, 01746 765 804. We'd love to hear from you and discuss this car, or drop us a mail at mail@classic-motor-cars.co.uk. I hope you found the video interesting and informative, and thanks for watching. Thanks very much.